Today is Sunday, January 1st, 2023, and I just tried to comb my hair with a knitting needle. Happy New Year, everybody! Hi, welcome to Kutopia, our very own knitting utopia. My name is Sonja and I'm coming to you from Helsinki, Finland. As I told you already, today is the first day of the year 2022, no, 2023, and I wanted to sort of catch up with you, show you some of my finished objects from December 22. I want to show you my favorite makes from last year. I was a bit surprised by I myself was a bit surprised of what those favorites are, but I'm really excited to show them to you. And then I want to talk about some of the plans for this year. I actually don't have any whips right now because I always try to, well, of course there are those forever whips, but I don't have any active whips right now because I like to start the new year with a clean plate. That's how you say it in English, I think. In Finnish it's a clean table, puhdas pöytä, but in English I think it's clean plate. But you know what I mean. So I want to start a new year with clean plates, so I try to finish my whips by the end of the year and then start new ones at the beginning of January. But yeah, let's get to it. You're most welcome. It's lovely to see you here. Okay, finished objects. I already showed you this in the last episode. That was the sort of montage about the things that I made in December, but I think this one deserves a bit more of screening time. And this is obviously my twists and turns shawl. It's huge. It's so big. I think this is bigger than last year's shawl. So this is Twists and Turns by Stephen West, and this is October 2022's West Knits Mystery Knit-along shawl. That's a lot of words. I don't know if I got them all correctly. So yes, this was my second time participating in Stephen's Mystery Knit-along, and I used leftover yarns from the 2021 Mystery Knit-along shawl. So this is Drops Alpaca, and these two colors, this I think this is called Hazelnut. This rusty red. Yeah, let's go with that one. And this pickle green colorway. These are both leftovers from last year's shawl, and then this light pearl gray that I used as my contrast color. Yes, the red one, hazelnut one, is my main color. Light pearl gray is my contrast color, and then the pickle green is the accent color. So the light pearl gray, I didn't use this color for the shawlography shawl, but I bought this as a alternative color for that shawl, so I had 3 balls of it already. And I used 3.5mm needles. Yes, they're here. 3.5mm bamboo needles. I think these are called C's or something like that. I really these are one of my favorite needles. I have these in many sizes. I get these from my local yarn shop Snurre, but I didn't use them for last year's shawl. The shawlography I made with these rosewood needles. They were 3.5mm needles. They were my absolute favorite, and I broke them just before starting my twists and turns. And I think that because I used different needles, the same size but different material, rosewood, bamboo, you'd think that they're similar enough, but apparently no. And my gauge was so loose for this one, way looser than last year, and this is why we have this this big shawl. Well, usually Steven's designs are big, but this is quite excessive even for Steven's shawl. And obviously Drops Alpaca is it's a sports weight yarn, so that also contributes for this being bigger one. But my gauge, it was so loose this year, and so I actually had to buy few extra balls of the yarn. I don't remember how many I had to buy. All in all, this shawl weighs around 460 grams, so it's big. I added these tassels to the ends, and then do this to here, because I don't know, I added the French border last year, so I had already kind of decided even before starting this shawl that I'm gonna add something extra here to this one as well. I did not do the I-cord extras to these cables. For some reason I didn't like the look of the pickle green with this light gray one, but I think this is a beautiful shawl. I didn't enjoy the knitting process as much as I did with the shawlography, and I have to admit that I lost the steam with working on this shawl. And if I didn't get COVID on December, I'm not sure if I had finished this. It was nearly done, but I had no interest on finishing this. But then I got COVID and I was sick, but not too sick, so that I had all this knitting energy, and but I didn't have the brain power to start anything new. So then I just picked this one up and finished this, and I'm glad that I did, because the finished result, it's so big. It's honestly, it's huge. But I think it looks nice. And I at first, this is the chevron part is the first glue of the shawl, and I was a bit disappointed with my color choices. I didn't enjoy them that much, although this chevron itself was really fun to knit. But once I got the pickle green into action as well, then I really enjoyed these colors. It's beautiful. But yeah, this is my twists and turns. When I finished this, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do the mystery knit along 2023, but it's been a few weeks since I finished this, and already I'm like, I think I'm gonna make it this year as well, but we shall see. I really love using Drops Alpaca for this. I don't know, I think it creates this very beautiful drapey fabric. It's affordable. It has so many color choices, so many colors to choose from, and I really like the end result. I've been actually using my showlography quite a lot recently, so even though when I finished this, I didn't know, finished it, that one, I didn't know if it would ever get anywhere, but it has, it really has. And so because one doesn't need that many shawls, if we're being quite honest, I think this one will be a gift for someone. Probably yes, if I can give this, if I can make myself to give this up to someone, I probably will. But yes, this is my twists and turns shawl, and I really like the end result in the end. But yeah, there's that one. Then I also finished my Christmas Eve cast on, which is this Ludlow hat. Yes, it's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. For some reason I mix them up in my head, but yeah, Ludlow hat, very quick, very easy, mindless pattern. I used Drops Snow held double, and I used 3 balls of the yarn, and I really used all of it. I have no leftover whatsoever, and this could have been a few centimeters taller, longer, if we're being honest. But yes, I just wanted some really easy and really quick to finish for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I think I cast this on Christmas Eve and bound off on Christmas Day. Yeah, that's what happened. I was thinking that this will be a hat for myself, this really warm hat for winter, but it is a bit too tight for me. I have quite a large head, so it's not that comfortable for me to wear. So I have to think about this. I like the color. I have made myself a Ludlow hat before, a few years back. That was just plain white, and the fit was good, but I didn't enjoy the white one, and I ripped it off. I still have the yarn waiting for some other project to come, but I've been wanting to make myself another one in a brighter color ever since, but yeah, this is too small, and I think this will be a gift for someone because it's beautiful. I love the stitch definition that you get with this bulky weight yarn. I think it's beautiful, and it's fun to work on something super quick and easy every now and then, you know, to get the quick rewards. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that it's too small for me, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it would loosen up if I just wore it a few times. I don't know, we shall see. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the colorway or anything like that, and I don't have the ball band, anymore. So I'll put all the details from these in the description box down below. But yeah, this is my second FO, and then, well, this is not technically an FO yet because I haven't blocked or woven in the ends yet, but I sort of finished the kids striped Scrapyarn sweater yesterday. So this is my final FO of 2022. It's sort of an FO because it's not on my needles anymore, but it's not an FO because clearly it's not finished yet. But yeah, this is so cute. Once again, all the kid knits tend to be so cute. Yeah, this is Drops Alpaca. These are all the final leftovers of my mystery shawls, except for this colorway, this light brown that I had lying around. I used it for the neckline, sleeve ribbing, and on the hem. But all the other colors are from those shawls. Actually, from the first shawl, the shawlography shawl. I don't have the light pearl gray on this one. Pattern is once again flax light, because that you don't need anything anything else when you're making baby knits or kid knits. Flax and flax light are practically all you need. You can alter or modify the patterns as you wish. And this time I did the neckline. I didn't do any ribbing, it's just a stockinette stitch, but I did fold it double, and I used 2.5mm needles to make it a bit more sturdy, and I think it's very nice and clean looking. And I think the neckline has 8 stitches less than the beginning round of the actual yoke. Yeah, it must be so. And for the bottom hem, I did the same type of folded hem, and for the hem I decreased 12 stitches. Yes, to sort of so it gathers the hem a bit. And for the sleeves I did the plain 2x2 rib, nothing exciting there, but I thought that because this is a bit big for the kid, and it is meant for next winter more so than this winter, because they have quite a few sweaters already. So I thought that you can easily alter the length of the sleeves by you know, folding the rib if needed, to give it a bit more time, sort of a bit more wear time to wear. I don't know. And for the raglan seams, I did this faux. Can you see it? Where should I show it? this faux seam of pearl stitches to hide the yarn color changes, yes, to hide the color changes that I did. And I carried on with the fake seam to the hem as well. I think it's a nice touch, sort of nice detail to make it a bit to make it look a bit like it's sewn from pieces, which I would never do, never. But it's nice that it looks a bit like that. And well, yes, it's a cute sweater. It's a cute sweater. I love working with scrap yarn. Stripes are always a good choice, but what makes this special, or what will be the cherry on the pie with this one, is that I'm gonna need a wool leggings, wool pants from the same yarn. So it's gonna be a matching set, and that's gonna be that's gonna be so cute, because we live in Finland, quite north, and the winters are cold, and hopefully will be cold for the future as well. The kids tend to wear, small children tend to wear a layer of sort of indoor clothes, the clothes that they hang around the house, and then when it's cold enough they'll have some sort of thermal layer on top of those indoor clothes. Usually, well, obviously for Anita's child that's gonna be that's gonna be wool, either sweater and trousers, or then an overall. But I can't be bothered to make an overall because of the zipper. Nope. All buttons. Ooh, no, never. We're going with these, and then on top of those two layers you'll add the actual outerwear, and that keeps the kids nice and cozy in the winter times. So yeah, this year kid is covered warmth wise. they have quite a few sweaters and a pair of wool pants, trousers, leggings that fit them. But for next year I think they're gonna need a new thermal layer. So I'm thinking ahead, and I'm also using my stash. So yeah, I'm sorry I keep throwing this around, and it must be a pain to look at, but yes. I'll probably be casting on the leggings quite soon, hopefully, and maybe there's something to show you in the next episode. But yes, this whole thing will be finished when the leggings are finished, so that I'll actually make them. But yes, very cute. These are the 3 finished objects I wanted to show you. So yeah, I think I'll take a sip of my coffee. That's probably very cold by now. And then I'll share with you my favorite makes of 2022. I think you're all wobbly right now, but never mind that. So, my favorite makes for 2022. I think 2022 was a pretty good year for me, knit-wise. It was not a good year overall, don't get me wrong, but knit-wise I did good. I managed to knit myself quite a few garments that I've been wearing a lot, these sort of wardrobe basics, and that's what I want to continue doing this year as well. But when I really thought about what were the absolute favorite things that I made. All 3 of them are actually things that I've done for the kid. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, well, as I said, I myself enjoy wearing these very basic garments. So although I do enjoy the peaceful process of knitting something very basic in stockinette stitch, and that's what I get the most wear out of. But when I stop and think about the things that I enjoyed making the most, that all give me the most joy as finished objects, they are the ones that are a bit quirkier, you might say, or there needs to be something exciting about them. After having said that, I'm not sure how exciting this this one is. This is the 3rd favorite project that I did in the 2022, and it's this knitted cape for the kid. I can't remember the name of the pattern right now. I'll put it down here. But it's a free pattern that I found from Ravelry, I think quite a few years back. And last October, a kid had a Halloween party at daycare, and I wanted to make them something myself, and I ended up knitting this cape, and they went as a hobbit. That was so cute. I don't have any pictures, unfortunately, but I thought that this dark green, the Janis Drops Nepal held double. This simple dark green cape with this clasp. It's not a hook, it's not a button, clasp perhaps. I think this is a sort of versatile piece that if last year they went as hobbits, maybe this year, I don't know, they'll go as Jedi Knight or something else. We shall see. But yes, this was nice, fairly quick and very mindless project, and the kids super cute when they wear this. They're only 2, almost 2.5 now, so they're not really that into a costumes yet, but I think that next Halloween this will hopefully be a very big hit. Or then the other option is that they have their own opinions what they want to be for Halloween, but up until then I get to knit what I want to for them for Halloween. So this is my 3rd favorite thing that I made in 2022. Then for the other 2, I'm not actually, I can't tell you which one of these is the absolute favorite, but I'm gonna show this one to you first because you have seen this one before, and I don't think that any of you is in any way surprised that this is one of my favorite makes for 2022. So this is the Pinguino that I made for the kid. It's way too big for them. I talked the details on my previous episode. Can't remember which one. But yes, I chose a larger size and my cage, as usual, is on the looser side also, so this is way too big for kid for the moment. But that's okay, because children grow, they grow quite fast. And this will get somewhere eventually. But yes, I just... This is not even... This is not just my favorite make for 2022. This might be my favorite thing that I've ever done. I love it so much. I really like the colors, how they work together, these striped sections and these, well, not solid ones, but these, and I think the color is sort of sedates all these other colors, and I think the back piece is beautiful, and well, all together it's just it's so nice. But yes, this is one of my absolute favorites for this year. Can't wait for kid to be able to wear this at some point. And then this is an odd one, I admit, and I haven't, this is a new one. I finished this just before Christmas because this was a Christmas gift for the kid, and I don't know, maybe the process of making this wasn't that pleasurable, but in the end this is just such a fun thing to have. Just a fun, I don't even know what to say about this, but I made the kid is this called a hobby horse in English? I was supposed to check that, but I completely forgot about that. But you can see what this is. This is a toy that the kid can ride. In Finnish it's called keppihevonen, but I think it might be a hobby horse in English, I'm not sure. I need this this fall. This is basically just a regular sock. I used some wool yarn, this bright orange wool yarn that I had gotten from flea market. Maybe last year or year before that. It was a very vintage wool yarn, and I think it's just stupid looking enough for this one. And then this hair, these are different type of thin sheep wool scraps that I had. The blue one is called Lieko yarn that I absolutely love. I actually have a cardigan, yarn for a cardigan for myself. This Lieko in beautiful olive green color, and then the white one and the brown one are, I think they are from my friend's sister's sheep from years and years ago. So quite special, very local yarn for me. And then this black eyes, they are just some buttons that I had lying around. Everything for this horse was from my stash. Yes, even the stuffing I had already. The only thing that we had to get was this dowel. And yes, unfortunately kid hasn't been as excited about this as I have been. But I think it's just because they got so many toys for Christmas that this just needs a right time and right moment, and then they will ride this. I'm sure about that, because their best friend has a store-bought one, and they do like that one. So hopefully this will be good enough at some point. But I think this is cute. And so this might actually be my favorite thing for 2022, just because it's so silly. It's stupid even. I love it. Yes. These three are my favorite makes for from 2022. And then I want to talk just a bit. I want to talk a bit about my plans for this year, for year 2022. So it's New Year, January 1st, and I think most of us feel the spirit of New Year. For me, New Year and then the early fall when school starts, those two times are the starting points of everything new, always. But I don't buy this whole New Year, new me thing. No diets, no like ridiculous goals of I'm gonna save all my money and lose all the fat and no, nothing like that. Those resolutions, they never hold, for me at least. But I see this time as an opportunity to stop and think about what I've done and what I want to focus on, or what I want to stop doing, what I want to keep on doing. So that's what I've been doing for the past few days whenever I had some time for myself. Unfortunately, that's not that much, but anyways. And knit-wise, for the year 2023, I really want to knit from my stash. I have so much yarn that it's starting to weigh on my mind, because when I buy new yarn, I try to buy yarn for a specific. If I buy a larger quantity of yarn at once, I want it to be for a special purpose. I don't want to have a sweater quantity of yarn without the pattern already in my mind, or maybe not the pattern, but the idea of what type of garment I want to make. I don't want to do that, because I have quite a lot. I have, I think, at least four sets of sweater quantity yarn that sort of I had the idea for, then I didn't make it. I lost interest in that idea, and now I'm just trying to think that what I want to do with that, and it's always on the back of my mind. And when I buy new yarn, I don't knit it straight away, because I feel guilty about all the other yarn that I already own. So it's like the Ravelry queue that you have this queue of projects in mind, and I always try to knit I try to knit these things in order, and by the time that I get to this point, I bought this yarn, I had this idea, and eventually when I get to that, I I don't want to do that anymore. Obviously I could just buy yarn and knit it straight away, like I did with this hat, but for some reason for most of the time my mind doesn't work like that. I feel too guilty about all the yarn that I already own. So destashing, that's that's the theme for 2023. I'm not forbidding myself from buying any yarn, because I know that doesn't work for me, but I really want to be mindful about what I'm getting. I have two sets of yarn that I have a project in mind for them. I want to knit them as quickly as possible, but they both need another strand of yarn to go with it. So I'm allowed to buy that one, obviously, so that I'm not picking my brain trying to think other things to knit with that yarn, but I'm gonna buy the extra yarn or the other yarn to go with it and just knit those. So that's a huge, that's like the biggest goal. No, it's not a goal. It's the big theme for 2023. Other thing that I want to focus on is mending and maybe altering the stuff that I already have. I think I have 5 pairs of socks that need mending, so I need to get on that. My mending technique is not that good, so that's why I stall with it, but I'm gonna do it this year. I have my mending mushroom ready and everything. And then I have few garments that I love, but every time that I wear them, there's something just a bit off with them. So I wanna really look at them, think what's wrong, and fix that if possible. And if it's not possible, or if I can't make up my mind how to fix those garments, I'll either donate them, give them away, or then I'll unravel them and use the yarn for something else. I already did unravel my weekender sweater that I loved. It was knit with this Finnish yarn that was 50% Finship wool and 50% silk, recycled silk, and it's very, very comfortable. I have more of that yarn in my stash as well. It's one of my favorites. It was this white weekender that I have shown you in some of my episodes, I'm sure about that. But I had worn it quite a lot, and it was showing it has started showing the wear. I think it has some stain. No, it didn't have any stains, but it was looking a bit rough, and to be honest, it wasn't as relaxed fit as it was when I knit it. So I had some more of that yarn. I have some more of that yarn in my stash. I unraveled the original one, and I'm not yet sure whether I want to re-knit the weekender, because I really loved wearing that, but now that I don't have it anymore, I can't see how it fits my wardrobe right now. So I'll either knit a second weekender out of those yarns, or then I will do something else altogether. But really, no matter how much time and effort I have put to some projects, if I don't wear them, if I don't feel good wearing them, it's not worth it. You have to change things. You have to let go. That's my second big theme for 2023, and I plan to show you what alterations I make for my garments, or if I want to get rid of something, or all that. And then the mending, I love visible mending, but I have this idea that you need to be good at it so it looks good, but I don't think that's true. We shall see. I have 5 pairs of socks that need mending. I think my skills will develop during this year. So that destashing and reusing, repurposing, mending, alternating, all that. Those are two big themes for 2023. And then, well, this is a small detail, but I really want to finish my Seleste pullover. I don't have it with me right now. No. Hold on. I have my Seleste here with me. I started this back in 2022. 21, yes, 2021. I need the hard part. I need the lace yoke. It's finished. I tried it on. For some reason I thought that there is something wrong with this. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, no, this is not good enough. I need to do this again, or something like that. And I didn't touch this at all last year. And that's just stupid. Honestly, I can't. There's nothing wrong with this. I think the size is good when I separate the sleeves. The lace looks beautiful. The bubbles, they could have more definition, but no, they're good enough. I love the color, I love the yarn. I might need to get more yarn, but that's not really an issue. I can get it. That's not an issue. I have no idea what I was thinking. So, 2023, I will finish my Seleste. Hi, the camera cut me off for some reason. I don't know why. So I just wanted to quickly say that finishing my Seleste pullover will be my one and only resolution for the year 2023. So I have 2 knit themes for the year 2023, destashing and repurposing, mending, alternating the stuff that I already have, and then one resolution that is to finish this. Obviously, if something goes wrong, or you know, I don't like the end result, you know, I don't have to finish this, but then I will repurpose the yarn. I will not hold this whip in my stash for another year, especially when there's no reason for that. This is beautiful. I just wanted to pop in to tell you that real quickly. I have no idea what happens here. Okay. I have some camera issues right now, so bear with me. even though I kind of want to continue with my Seleste right now, I already had decided that today I will cast on a Amy slipover for myself. This is a pattern by Sandnessgarn, and it's not available online anywhere. You need to get this whole booklet of patterns if you want to knit the Amy slipover. And I got the booklet and the yarn for it as a Christmas present from my husband. I might have very strongly hinted that I wanted to get it, but that's a win-win situation for me. So the yarns that I'm gonna use are Sandnessgarn Tynn silk Mohair and Sandnessgarn Sunday, which is a superwash merino wool. I very rarely knit with a black yarn, but I really like the idea of this black slipover that I can put over my dresses, especially over my dresses, to make them a bit more winter appropriate. So that's what I'll be casting on later today. And I just wanted to get the pattern for the Amy slipover, but when I got this booklet, I think it's, yeah, well, we'll go with booklet. Once I got this, I was really surprised at how many of these patterns are really, I could make these. These are beautiful. Let me show you. There's this knitted dress that's very relaxed looking, comfy looking, and I might actually have yarn for this. Oh, I've been thinking about making myself a knitted dress, this simple relaxed knitted dress, and I have the yarn, but I didn't have the pattern. So this was really, when I saw this, I immediately thought that yes, I finally have my pattern, or at least I can use that pattern as inspiration for my dress. Also, just I didn't prepare for this, as you can tell, but I want to show you what I wanted to show you. This, I don't know what's this called. This is very similar to the Ingrid sweater from Petite Knit, but but I think that's a non-issue, because this follows the idea of a traditional Guernsey sweater. I'm not saying that right, I know, but I hope that you know what I mean. And then there's also this kids version of the same sweater, and I think this is just the cutest thing ever. I might even want to do one for me and one for the kid. It would be so good. But yes, those are some of the plans that I have for this year. I feel that I've been talking about 2 hours straight. I probably have not. Hopefully I have not. But I need to get on with the editing, and husband and kid will be back home shortly, I believe. So I don't know. We'll probably make some tofu soup for us, and maybe I think I need to tidy up the kitchen. Or then not. I think I'll just cast on my Amy slipover. I hope you had a good relaxing holiday season this year. I wish you a very happy new year. Feel free to describe or leave a comment. I really enjoy and feel humbled about them, each and every one of them. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!